Good morning, it's day 29 of hiking. We're at the station of 19E. This is our bunkhouse. Four of us slept here. Nobody snored. Did you snore?
John snored.
John snored, yeah, because he was above me, so. I'll give you a quick tour here. Men's room, women's room, private room there. This is the kitchen. Hiker box. Long way down. All right. Beds upstairs and more bunks up there. And then all of a sudden the other dude shows up and is like, "What do you want?" He goes around. It's like, you got any like Bud Light or anything like that? Well, I got some Coors right here. Coors Light. It's all good.
So is there a particular shelter or tent site we're trying to get to? I haven't been able to get a straight answer on anybody.
We can get
18
to,
something.
Depends on the amount of tent site.
We haven't seen much flat trail at all so far. This is a good site. Right up over there is where we were yesterday. Down the bottom of the gap is 19E. And up the hill 3/4 of a mile is the station at 19E where we stayed at the hostel. Good climb from 19. About an hour. A few switchbacks. Some of it just kind of struggled to get up first thing in the morning. It started out about 32 degrees and it's beautiful sunny right now. Supposed to get up into the high 60s, maybe 70 today. And tomorrow, I think it's about the same. But then the next 2 days, we're looking at extreme colds again. Possibly snow. But it's a few days away and we know how the weather works. Occasionally you found some old foundations, some houses. Looks like two different eras right there. Big tree in the middle, so you know that's been there for a while. So the goal today is to get to the Moreland Gap Shelter. John, that's gonna be slippery as you know what. It's about just shy of 20 miles. It would set us for a good position for getting to our Damascus, which to us is a huge milestone. Either Friday or Saturday. Damascus is probably the biggest trail town, at least in the south. Looking forward to spending the day there. I need to resupply. My trekking poles are dead. My shoes are seeing better days. And somehow I lost my headlamp. So 3 big purchases I gotta make. I knew about the shoes, but didn't plan on the poles and didn't plan on losing a headlight. How's this for a view after a 1-hour climb? That's where we were yesterday over there. I'd imagine that old farmhouse down there was for this pasture back in whatever day it could have been. Probably had cattle or cow or something up here. It's really beautiful. The sun's come up. Starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. I already took my gloves off. I got a sweatshirt that's probably going to come off shortly. It's so beautiful up here. Birds are finally out chirping. Off in the distance, I know you can't see it, but there's mountain houses all on the side of that mountain over there. Spectacular. Well worth the 1 hour hike up this hill. So this is the other side of the mountain with blowdowns all over the place. Difference a couple of steps make. You never know what you're gonna see in the woods. Oops. Still a little bit slippery. We're gonna go right down over there. Some of these look relatively new. Well, that explains the graveyard. Little church over there. Road walk. Not for long. This is the one of many blowdowns today that haven't been treated. Slowing us down big time. If you fall, I'm recording you. So if you die, I've got it. I've got it.
You can send it
Take
to
your
my
time.
dad.
Yeah. Just when you think you got this one done, just look down trail a little bit, and we got one more challenge. Grab me, get me on there. You know how graceful I am? Oh yeah, there's nothing underneath.
Yeah, that's what's hard.
Yeah, I'm the one trying to get video dying. Oh my god. Oh, I don't need that, right? Oh! Good thing I already have my kids. We'll go that way.
It turned off.
Oh, okay.
I turned it back on. Just for that smooth move.
Just call me Grace. Dirty Grace. All that tree climbing, and here's the road right here that we started it from. This area is acceptable to take a couple of roundabout ways. Trail is very rough. We're expecting it up by Lake Utaga to be even worse. Some areas, from what we understand, haven't been touched yet. Got off trail a little bit, a little bushwhacking. There's the white blaze. And there's the tree. Let's see. It looks like we got 50 yards with no trees down.
Ooh.
trail goes that way. Oh, it used to. We're gonna go this way. And what have we got here? That says 400?
Yeah.
400 miles?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know if this is gonna come out, but this is a site you usually probably can't see from here, but maybe hear it. But that's Jones Falls. That just drops all the way down. From my understanding is you can't hike into it because of the blowdowns around it, because they're clearing up the trail. It's like a 0.1 off the trail. We're still going through a lot of blowdowns, but fortunately, most of them have been cut up. We just had that mile section that just might have been recently from the last heavy winds we got. But I can't wait to see what I can see when we get up there to Jones Falls. There's a little bit closer picture of Jones Falls, and it just keeps going down, and down. Just like me, we're going down. That's Jones Falls. This is the spur trail. 0.1 to get to it, but there's no way it's passable. Sure is pretty. Yeah, we gotta go across. I read about it last night.
We gotta do what?
Actually,
Otherwise,
take
that
a
white
left,
blaze
take
right
a
there.
left.
Where?
Right there.
Take a left there and we'll see. Might just go down a little further. Must be the Jones River. My feet might get wet. It's pretty safe to say that the water level went way up there. I can't even reach that high. So much debris just washed ashore, carried downstream. Poor people that lived here. This is about 200 miles wide, this hurricane hit. Look at these roots from these trees just washed right up. Looking for the trail. Watch your step. This was all underwater at one time.
What do you mean?
All right.
Probably just debris from the flood.
It'd be dirtier if that was true. It looks new.
Yeah, maybe they washed it. Put a gas can. God, it's getting uglier and uglier here.
That's an overlook again.
Propane. But it's still got gas in it.
Daffodils right there.
That's about the time of year for them.
Well, they're coming up in Hot Springs.
So sad. Trees just ripped right out of the ground. Signs of spring. It's the only pretty thing around here. Oh, the river's pretty. I believe that's the Jones River. Good place. Head in the right direction. Oh, nice back. At one point, this was probably all underwater. You can see how it's destroyed up and over the bank right there. This is all debris right here. It's probably 12 feet high. All debris. Hey guys. So basically we've been going through, it seems like a forest, for about 2 hours. It's relatively flat, very little ups and downs. Some nice pretty streams along the way. But still blowdowns, slowing us down a little bit. Well, I got about 0.4 to the shelter, which supposedly the roof was caved in from Helene. Behind me is where we were yesterday, which is Roan Mountain and the Highlands and all that fun stuff yesterday and the day before. So today started out at interstate or road or whatever they call it here, 19E, and for the most part on a regular hike it would be a nice easy 18 to 20 mile day, but Helene wanted to challenge us more than ever, so we had to go up and down and all around. And well, I can show you one thing. Maybe. Both my legs got all cut up from going up and over. But nothing broken. A couple scratches. The briars are out now. They're got leaves on them. They reach out and grab you when you're walking by. And we have a 1.7 mile walk to get our water today for the shelter. Shelter water is pretty scarce from what we hear, so we decided to carry extra, which isn't bad. I mean, it's right there, but wouldn't you know, the only serious hills we have is the last 2 miles. That was pretty rough. But anyways, we hit the 400 mile mark today. That's so cool. 400 miles. Our first full day in Tennessee, even though we've been in and out of Tennessee for a week and a half. Yeah, but I guess the question is, we didn't have to worry about what state we're in. Not that we had to anyways, but we're in Tennessee all day. And the good news is that tomorrow, I can't tell you, but we got something super special going to happen. we're gonna give our legs a little bit of a break and cover some mileage. And if all goes according to plan, tomorrow night we're gonna stay at a hostel, Boots Off Hostel, super famous hostel. Excited for that. And on Thursday, the next day, we're gonna shoot for our biggest day yet. And we're gonna hike into Damascus. Damascus is huge, probably the biggest milestone that we can get besides. It's not halfway, but it's just a huge trail town. And actually one weekend in May or 1 week in May, all the hikers, most of the hikers, get off trail for the weekend and they all show up back at Damascus or move ahead to Damascus. And they just celebrate the trail, celebrate everything. Personally, I don't know if that's my cup of tea, but I wouldn't mind coming back next year and celebrating. Okay, I got a huge obstacle to go over and around and above. So I got to shut this off. And I'm going to say that was my recap. I hope you all have a great day. And I'm going to catch you all tomorrow. Good night. Cheers. So this is the shelter that Helene tried to take down back in September. That actually had some hikers inside that managed to get their way out, and it's caught on video. But this is it. This is going to be home for the night. Looks like it's in a little bit better shape than we were expecting. So, well, let's get rid of this. That poor picnic table has had better days. This is the Moreland Gap Shelter, built in 1960.